I'm finally going on my honeymoon a year and a half later. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my honeymoon, and yes, you did hear that right. Andy and I have been married for a year and a half and we are just now going on our honeymoon, but I am so excited because number one, I can't wait to get away, but number two, we chose to go to Greece, which is a place that has been on my bucket list of visiting for years. I literally cannot wait. I've already started packing up some of my stuff, getting ready, because I don't want to put off packing until the last minute like I normally do. I want to be prepared. So I wanted to show you some of the things that I will be taking in my suitcase, like my essentials, my absolute go-tos. So if you want to see what they are, keep on watching. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and if you've done that, let's get into the video. Huge thank you to Elizabeth Arden for sponsoring this video, and they literally reached out at the most perfect time because I always try to take a new fragrance with me anywhere that I travel, so that like years from now, even months from now, I'll spritz it somewhere on my body and I'll be able to remember my trip, some of the memories from that trip. I think it's just something my mom taught me years ago, and it's just something I've always tried to do. So they reached out and they asked me if I wanted to try their fragrance called My Fifth Avenue. After smelling it, I was completely down because it smells really good. I'll do my wrist. You guys won't be able to smell it, but it's gonna smell really good in here. It's like a sophisticated scent, like a grown woman scent, and it's like a cross between a citrus and a floral scent. And I think my favorite thing about it is that the scent actually lasts all day. Like I'll spray it on in the morning and by nighttime I'll still be able to smell it. That's something I look for in a perfume because I want it to be strong in a good way, but like strong enough that when I walk by you, you know I'm wearing perfume. Also, I love the bottle. It's supposed to resemble a skyscraper in New York City, which is obviously where they got the name My Fifth Avenue from. And fun fact, I love New York City. It's one of my most favorite cities in the entire world that I've been to so far. But it was Andy and I's first real big trip together, which is probably why it's still so important to me. But it was then in New York City, even like walking down Fifth Avenue was such a big deal to me. And it was where I discovered how much I loved traveling and how much I wanted to see the world, and just how badly I wanted a job that enabled me to do so. So I'm not able to go there for my honeymoon, even though I did think about it. We considered it, we talked about it, but I'm not able to go to New York City, but I'm still able to take a little bit of New York with me to Greece. Also, Elizabeth Arden has partnered with me for the most amazing giveaway. If you guys want to enter, make sure to head over to my Instagram page. My username is right here. It's TrinaDuhra. Head over, check out my photo with all of the details, and you gotta enter. If you don't enter, I will personally be mad at you because it's such a good giveaway. And if you guys are just wanting to check out this fragrance, it is available in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart and the Hudson's Bay. And this 100 ml bottle that I have right here retails for approximately $82 Canadian. So I'm gonna start off with the makeup, and by the way, I have all of the makeup products that I will be including in this video on right now because I use them to get ready. But product number one is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and this always makes me think of my wedding because leading up to the actual wedding day, my sister and I were out shopping for products and she wanted a good moisturizer. I told her that everybody raves about the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and it was actually a product that I wanted to try too, but at the time I wasn't trying to mess around with my skincare. I didn't want to do too many changes just in case I had breakouts, but my sister bought a jar and she became obsessed with it, her and my mom. I got a sample of it and I wore it on my wedding day because I knew how beautiful it was, and I was like, if I get breakouts tomorrow, it doesn't matter, just as long as my skin looks good for my wedding day, and it did. And when you have it on, it just gives you the most beautiful glow, makes your skin look so healthy. You feel fancy in it because your skin just looks so good. And I thought this would be the perfect cream to use for like my no makeup days, or like where I'm going down to the beach but I want my skin to look good without foundation. This is it. I also plan on taking my fave Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I'll probably be putting them into smaller tubes though, because this is a little hefty for the suitcase. Next up, sunscreen. I'm taking the Vichy Ideal Soleil SPF 60, and the reason why I'm taking this one is because I've already actually gone through a tube of it and it works really well on my skin, but it's an anti-shine formula, so underneath your foundation it leaves you looking matte, and I also like it for the no makeup days. Say you're by the beach or you're at the beach, you're by the water, you can wear it and it doesn't give you that really shiny, glossy look that a lot of sunscreens do. Foundation. This was a hard one for me because you guys know I pretty much try every single foundation that comes out, but I've narrowed it down to the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation because needs a shake. I just bought a new one to take with me, but the reason why I love this so much, I have it on right now, it makes your skin look so natural looking, but it has really good coverage and it has a nice glow to it, which you can keep or you can mattify it down if you want a more subdued look, but it's just an all over good foundation that has easily become one of my favorites. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I picked up for the honeymoon is this Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, because everybody and their cousins has good things to say about this powder, and I finally tried it out in this video to set my face, and let me just tell you, the hype was worth it because this is a very smooth powder and it set my makeup really beautifully. And I always hear people say that no matter how much of this you use, it doesn't get cakey. I wasn't going anywhere without my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Just does such a good job at separating the lashes, makes them look long, and I don't really want to be wearing falsies on my trip, so this is going to have to be the replacement for that, and it usually does give me that appearance of more full, false look lashes in a good way. Speaking of lashes, I'm also going to be taking my Eumura lash curler. I use this before and after I curl my lashes, and usually throughout the day I'll keep my curler in my purse so that I can use it to just kind of make my eyes look awake and fresh. I was completely lost without this product for the week and a half that I didn't have it, and I ordered a new one and it just got here in time for this video, thank goodness. It's the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint, and being without it made me realize I can't use anything else on my brows because I'm just not satisfied. It's this like pen-like tip, comes out as a liquid, but it allows you to get in there and do the most natural but defined brows, and you can do those hair strokes with it. It's really long wearing, which I think is going to be great for my trip so that I can apply it really early on in the day and I'll still have eyebrows by the end of it, especially since I think it's still going to be hot over there. So I know I don't have to worry about my eyebrows melting off. It was really hard for me to decide on just one eyeshadow palette, but I feel pretty confident about the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And I mean, like, how perfect is this? The whole palette is based around people's travel photos. There's a photo of Greece right there. If that's not perfect, I don't know what is. And I just love the colors that are in here. It's a little bit dirty because it's well loved. I've been using it non-stop since I got it. I used Riff all over the eye today and just popped a little bit of Stranded in the center of the eye, and I know this is a look that I can knock out really quickly. It's a natural look, but there are some colors in here if I want to have a little bit of fun. Probably won't. But if I decide to get a little funky, I got some colors to play around with. Another product that arrived just in time for this trip, because I ordered a new one online, is the Fenty Beauty Glossbomb Universal Lip Luminizer. Those are just some fancy words for best lip gloss ever, and I've never used up a full thing of lip gloss before using this one. It just works over every single one of my lip liners, lipsticks, even on its own. Kind of enhances your natural lip color. It's glossy, but not too glossy, not one of those sticky lip glosses. I can't wear those. It's just so good, and the color is kind of like a peachy, it has like a nice peachy hue to it. And then for the rest of my lip products, this is always where I overdo it, because I'm like, I gotta take a nice pop of color, like a coral, then I gotta take a red, because you know, for my fancy nights, then I want to take a natural look. With that lip gloss, the Fenty, I always wear it with the Kevyn Aucoin medium lip pencil. This is the most natural looking lip pencil that if you want to just line your lips with it and you don't want it to be super obvious that you're wearing a lip liner, this is the one. It's so good. And then I thought that I would take my mahogany lip pencil with my Paramount lipstick, both from MAC. This is what I have on right now, and these are the two items that I wore on my wedding day, so I thought that was kind of special, and I thought it would be really appropriate to take it on my honeymoon. It's also a lip combo that I love wearing. I feel very sassy in it, and I think it looks really good with this top, so I will definitely be sure to wear it with this. And there's still a few more I want to talk about, but I know this video is getting to be very long, so I'm just gonna whiz through these. Hoola bronzer by Benefit, favorite bronzer, cannot live without this. The California blush, also from Benefit. I love a peachy blush. For my highlighter, I'm taking the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. I use this golden here all the time because I think it looks the most flattering on my skin tone. It's almost empty. Then I'm also taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray because this will help lock in my makeup for those long, sweaty days that I know we will be having. Never leave home without a pair of tweezers. I always kick myself when I forget to put these in my makeup bag. And then finally, last product I will mention is the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I just needed a trusty concealer that I knew I could rely on. This is the one. It gives me really good coverage and it wears really well throughout the day. And those are my makeup products. Andy's going to be so mad when he sees my makeup bag, but you know what? He knew what he was getting into when he married me. I hope he got some coffee or some tea or some popcorn or a hamburger because this video is gonna be a long one. These are the sunglasses that I'm planning on taking. They're the Kiehl and Desi Perkins collab. These are like some of my faves just because I feel very badass in them. And these are called the High Key Mini Black Fades. Wow, it just got really bright in here. I am so excited because I just bought this brand new for this trip. Fingerprints. This is the La Fleur, I want to make sure I say it right. I had to Google it before I film this. It's called the La Fleur Randall purse. I love the color of it because it's a nude that I know will go with everything on my trip as well as at home. And it is the most perfect size because it has this little compartment. I bought it from Simon's. It still has a tag on it. But it has this handy little compartment right here, as well as a really great sized inside that I actually tried out before I bought it because I wanted to make sure it fit my phone and my vlog camera. Those are the two things that I must have with me at all times on this trip, and they actually do. So it fits my vlog camera right here, as well as my cell phone, and then I have plenty of room for that powder compact that I showed you earlier, maybe a lipstick, a lip liner. I still have room in here for maybe just, I don't know, stuff that I pick up along the way. While I'm talking about my vlog camera, I might as well throw this in right now. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. Love this for vlogging because you can see your face right here when you're actually filming and you're not wondering, is it in the shot? Am I in the shot? Is whatever I'm trying to show you in the shot? And this is definitely one of the best vlogging cameras I've ever used because the quality of it is really good, sharp, it focuses really quickly, and it works really well in low light. And what I have on top right here, if you're wondering, is called a windjammer. And this is something that you put on top of your microphone to prevent that really annoying wind sound when you're filming. And it actually works. I picked this up before my trip to Costa Rica. And while we were out on a boat, we were dolphin hunting, which we did see, by the way. It was the most amazing thing of life. I didn't hear the wind because this was preventing it. So if you are looking into these, here's the brand, is it Rycoat? Micro Windjammer. And it comes with these little stickies that you place on top along with this little fur guy. And that is what prevents all that racket. So while we're still kind of talking about techie stuff, I wanted to mention a portable cell phone charger. This is a definite for me and Andy because we're always on our phones with like Google Maps with directions or just like taking photos, video on our phones. So the battery is bound to die. It's always a good thing to have a spare one if you need to charge while you're on the go. And because we're going to Europe, power doesn't work the same for us. So we have a power adapter so that we can basically plug in over there and not have any problems. Andy was trying to show me how to work this thing. So here you have what we run off of in North America. And over in Europe, this is what they use. So we'll be able to charge our cell phones, all that kind of good stuff. I don't even know how to put that back in. But another cool thing about this one is that it actually has your USB port right here, so you can plug your phone in right there. Very convenient. So if you're traveling to somewhere like Europe, you definitely need one of these. This was kind of a pain in the butt for me, but I'm kind of glad that I have one now, because whenever I travel, I will have a dual voltage. Wow, so thankful that didn't break. I will have a dual voltage hair dryer, because again, we can't plug in just our regular ones because it'll just blow and it'll burn out our device. I bought one of these travel guys that I think is so cute, because I can't use the hotel blow dryers because they don't come with a diffuser, and I want to be able to wear this hairstyle over there, so I'm gonna need a diffuser for my curls. I also am going to be taking, this is so convenient because I just found this in my pile of stuff over there. I was looking through to see if I have any dual voltage hair accessories, because I always need a curling wand with me. So normally I use the NuMe Titan 3 curling wand, which is like a 3-in-1 device. You can change the barrel size on them. This is the size that I actually use to just kind of define my curls. So once I'm done with my blow dryer, for the messy curls, I'll go in and kind of just redo them a little bit so they look not so frizzy. It also comes with, I'm pulling it out of this little like case here, 2 other barrel sizes. I don't know if I'm gonna take all 3, because honestly, I just use this one right now. And even though I wasn't planning on taking a straightener until I found this and I realized I have a dual voltage straightener, I kind of want to take this one now. Okay, let's get into some girly things. I'm going to be taking these makeup bags with me to put all of that stuff that I just showed you inside. And these are the It's Judy Time makeup bags, and let me just tell you, I took these to Costa Rica with me and they are so convenient. I actually use this as like my tech one, to be honest, because I put all my camera gear in here, like my GoPro, which by the way I am planning on taking, so it fits that in there. It can fit a camera. The last time I put my SD cards in here, my cords in here, and then I have this big guy for all of my makeup and shower essentials. Oh my goodness, I still have stuff in here from my last trip. Polysporin, Band-Aids, floss, I got a razor, I got my iron pills still left in here. Got my emergency vitamin C drink in case you're feeling very low energy. My mom always tells me to take these with me. I got some Imodium in case my stomach tends to feel a little funny. I have that in here from Costa Rica, which I didn't actually end up taking. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be putting all of my makeup in, and I love it because it's actually big enough that it fits real products in here. Okay guys, we're coming down to the end of it, I promise you. This next thing I am in love with. This is for your travel documents, and it's perfect because it is the actual size that you need it to be to fit everything that you need inside. So right here are passports, and it's big enough to fit my passport, Andy's passport. You can put your luggage tags in here, flip it around. You have a space for your boarding pass, your cash. If you need to, you can put some things in the front. I just thought that this was actually so clever, and it's gonna actually help me to be organized when I need to get my stuff and get on with it. This is from a brand called Love and Lore. I got mine in Indigo in Canada, which is like our bookstore here. And then when it comes to books, I have just recently gotten back into books because they help me relax, unwind. The one that I'm currently reading is Mindy Kaling's Why Not Me. I don't think this is actually going to be on my honeymoon with me because I'm almost done reading it. But if you need a good, simple, easy read, this is really funny. And Mindy Kaling is hilarious. And for my honeymoon, I am planning on taking this one. There's still a sales sticker on it. It's called The Room, or sorry, Room. There's also a movie based on this book, which I have not seen yet. Let me know if you guys have seen it or if you've read this book. Actually, I'd also like to know if there's another book that you'd recommend that I read after this one. Leave me a comment and let me know. But my sister actually recommended that I check this book out because right before I started reading this Mindy Kaling book, I was reading another thing. I just spilled water all over basically everything I just showed you, passports included. So those are air drying. They're a little damp. I was telling you that before I started reading the Mindy Kaling book, I was reading another thriller, and my sister was like, if you like that one, you will definitely like this one. So I thought it's a huge book. This will keep me busy on the plane. Andy's version of being kept busy on the plane is this iPad, and this is like the first iPad, so it's a little bit bulky. I'm actually hoping that we can get a new updated, like the newer iPad for the trip so that it's a little less heavy, but this is something that will keep us busy for when we're really bored and we need to watch movies or something. Oh my gosh, it's a little wet. Oh my gosh, we will definitely be getting a new one. I think an iPad's always something nice to have on a plane to keep you distracted and sane. And the last and final thing that I have to show you is on the ground because I had to act quick. It's the Instax wide camera, and I actually had all of my guests use this on our wedding day. They took their photos with it. Then once the photo printed, they put it into our guest book, signed their name or their special note for us. It's like one of my favorite keepsakes from our wedding day, so I thought it would be perfect to take this with us on our honeymoon, take some cute photos, and I'll have those keepsakes and memories to look back on years from now. I'm also planning on taking a stack of film so I won't run out, and that is it. I really hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was fun for you to watch and maybe you got an idea or two on things to pack for your next trip. I was thinking I want to do a separate video and show you the clothes that I plan on taking. So if you'd like to see that video, definitely give this one a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And I think your girl is officially talked out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Come back next week for a brand new video, and be sure to enter that Elizabeth Arden giveaway. Head over to my Instagram for all the details. Username is TrinaDuhra, and I will see you guys in the next video.